Hello, Grace Church and Taylene, and hope you all are doing great in Texas. My name's Eric Miller. I'm a missionary here in Davao City, Philippines, and we're good friends with the Cracknells. We've been together, working together for more than 10 years now. And I understand you guys are interested in knowing what we're doing as far as the relief efforts to the Filipinos that were affected in the area of Leyte, the island of Leyte, and specifically in the city of Tacloban. Basically, from what I understand, Typhoon Yolanda, over 4,000 people have already been confirmed that have died. And basically, we got involved because, first of all, this is the biggest typhoon ever hit the Philippines, ever recorded. Uh, in any recording situation, whether it be on TV, news, or in history books, and so we really wanted to be a part of that and just see how the Lord would use us. We basically prayed that God would give us a focus. There's extreme destruction up there. We've been a part of two relief efforts the past couple of years because of typhoons. One is Typhoon Sendong, which is in the northern part of our island called Mindanao, and Typhoon Pablo, which was also in Mindanao. Each of those had about 2,000 people that died in both of those typhoons. So we've had a little bit experience addressing these emergency situations, bringing relief goods, connecting with churches and ministries, just seeing what God would have us to do. But specifically with Typhoon Yolanda, in a situation there, it's quite a bit farther from where we are. We wanted to have a real focus, and the focus we had, we prayed, and we just really felt like God wanted us to connect with the orphans, to see what that situation was like. A lot of children lost their parents and are now abandoned. And so we have connected with the local government here, and it's kind of like in the States, you have a Children and Family Services part of the government. There's a group called DSWD here, which is kind of the same thing. And it was really unique because figuring out what the Lord would have us to do and where our focus was for children and specifically orphans, we were able to get connected to a local congressman here, and he put us in touch with the DSWD head, and they have given us just a green light to work with them. And we already have an orphanage set up here near our city. It's called Hope for All Children. The director of that is Michael Bailey. And Mike and I, again with the Cracknells, been working together for years. And basically, we have an orphanage already set up. We have about 35 acres of land. We have some structures on it, but not big enough for what is needed. Right now, they have room for about 10 to 20 children, mostly infants is what they were expecting. But we haven't had any children since it's been approved by the government and to be open and to function as an orphanage. And so we were in this situation, in this unfortunate situation. It is kind of fortunate that we have the orphanage up and running, but we don't have any children yet. So we went to Tacloban just a week after the typhoon hit, and when we got there, I've never seen so much destruction in my life. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. And they were still picking up bodies along the way. The city is devastated. It would have been better had a war taken place there, because there would have been more isolated targets that would have been hit. But in this area, most of the island was hit extremely hard, and the city of Tacloban was the eye of the storm. So that's where the majority of the people died and the storm surges took place. But when we went up there, God just opened up doors for us. We ended up meeting a mayor of one of the cities that got us into Tacloban, very difficult. And while we were there, we connected with the DSWD, and we were able to locate some orphans. There's still some red tape, some processing situations that the kids have to go through to confirm if they are actually abandoned and if they have any family at all. But many people have been evacuated. The U.S. government and many other militaries, about I think 8 militaries altogether that I counted when we were there on the scene bringing donations, helping secure the airport, set up, clean things up, because the airport was destroyed. Also, all government buildings are destroyed. And so when we were up there with connecting with the DSWD, to find out about the orphan situation, we also found out that many have already been evacuated in the past week and a half to the capital city of the Philippines, Manila, and also Cebu City, which is the second largest city in the Philippines, and only about a half-hour flight from Tacloban. So there's already orphans those places, and in fact, tomorrow morning we're leaving again to go to Manila to go to this evacuation center. It's kind of like a set-up refugee center for those that escaped the storm. And then we're going to go to Cebu City on Friday, the next day, and connect with that evacuation center and then come back home Friday evening. So we're just moving and going a lot. If you'd like to give and support, help what we're doing here, there is all kinds of needs right now. Just helping us get around and assess the situation, paying for plane tickets and things like that. That's a huge help. But ultimately, all the money is going to go towards these orphans. And we, like I said, we have an orphanage. We're going to build a temporary structure. If they give us 20 or 75 plus kids, we'll take them all. Whatever the Lord allows us to have, we have plenty of land. We just don't have all the structure. But we can build temporary bamboo structures to house the kids. And we just don't know how many we're going to get right now. We're still working through a lot of red tape and processing. So please pray. If you'd like to give, you can contact me at hismission@mac.com. Again, my name is Eric Miller. It's HISMISSION, hismission@mac.com. And then if you'd like to give online, you can give at www.fire-international.org, and then click donate, and on that please put Miller Emergency Relief. You can also send a donation into P.O. Box, oh my word, put me on the spot, 5306, Concord, North Carolina, 28027. If you have any concerns or anything, just email me and we'll help you out. Again, thank you guys for your concern for the Filipino people and for these children, for these orphans. That's our focus. Jesus loves kids, and we want to make sure that they have a place to live, a place to eat, a place to sleep, and to mature and grow in a relationship with Jesus most of all. Thank you. We love y'all, and we'll talk to you next time. God bless. Bye.